everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel, and in today's video I'm going to be reacting to Lithuania's entry for this year's Eurovision Song Contest. So as always, stay tuned to the end of the video. I'll be scoring the song out of 10. It's my first listen, and the song is Stay by Monika Linkytė, and I hope I pronounced that correctly. Please correct me in the comments if I was, ridiculously wrong with that pronunciation. So a recap with Lithuania. Last year we had Monika Linkytė with Sentimentai, which was kind of an underdog, to be honest. A lot of the Eurovision fans really liked it, but we all sort of had a bit of apprehension as to how well it was going to do. So when it qualified, people were quite shocked but pleasantly surprised at the same time. And then it actually scored really well in the televote, because I think it had a kind of USP, a uniqueness to it, and her performance was very charming and captivating. And in the end, I think it really did deserve what it got, and I'm excited as always to see exactly what's happened this year with Lithuania's entry. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. Nice.
Putting out the fire that burns so bright within me.
Okay.
As I look back through all these years to broken dreams, disguising fear, being someone that I'm really not. Just stay with me. My heart is bleeding.
It's quite a nice jump in the octave. Nice like flip between head and chest voice. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. Nice chord progression there. It's quite simple. Yeah. So the chord progression, quite simple in terms of the movement. It's just going B, D flat, and then E flat minor, the key, something like that. But their vocals are constantly on chord one. I'm obviously going to be talking gibberish for a lot of you guys. Basically, they were sticking to the notes in the scale that are kind of the purest in the scale, and they sound the most resonant. But the piano was moving in a different way, so it was kind of creating a extended chord, like a ninth chord, which was, pretty cool. My ears were like, ooh, Am I excited by this? No. And I don't know what it is. There's something missing. I think her tone is very crisp. It's very pure, and the way she's performing in terms of, the feeling and emotion behind it is definitely there, and I do like that element. But perhaps the beat is a bit pedestrian. The piano, the tone of the piano itself sounded like almost not quite in tune. Like the piano was slightly out of tune. Maybe that was on purpose, because I know some producers like to slightly alter the tuning of the piano to give it a retro sound, make it sound like an old recording. But to me, there was just a tiny clash there, and it's missing this spark and vibrancy that the lyrics are trying to portray. So I don't really know. Let's keep going. But I'm just going to be honest from the outset, it's not exciting me as much as I'd hoped. The backing vocals came in, sounded good, but I want more energy, and I don't think it's coming, but I'm not going to write it off just yet. I wonder if they could put the tempo up a little. It would provide at least a bit more of a driving force. You see, this bit is supposed to be quite gut-wrenching, and the melody is there, it's just not doing the extra mile.
Someone like me.
Yeah. I mean, the pattern in this chorus, they're doing the same hook 3 times and then rounding it off with a closing variation of that, and repeating and repeating and repeating with this very pedestrian beat that's doing the same thing, and it's just lacking in this vibrancy. It's like the blueprints are all there, but no one's come in and like put the magic spell on it. That's the problem. I don't know what to say. It's, to me, giving potential. It's giving so much potential, but right now it's very bland. I've used the B word, oh my god. Bland. Keep going, let's close it out. Vocals, great. Backing vocals, great. See, that's supposed to be a standout moment. And she's singing it pitch perfect. But where's the fire? And we're repeating this segment again. We need to do something else. They've hashed this out too much. She could have sang something on top of that, rounded it all off with a bit of a variation on the chorus, but they didn't do that. They just carried on. It's like they ran out of ideas. And I might sound very critical right now. I don't mean to be. It's just, I think what makes me more upset with Eurovision songs is not the ones like Croatia where it's just a bit bonkers. You know, it is what it is. It's the songs that when I listen to it, I can just spot so many things about it that have this like glimmers of hope and potential, and then it goes to waste because musical ideas are sort of thrown on the ground and neglected. And you can see that the lead singer, Monika, is incredibly talented. I mean, her vocal performance and control, her pitch, her tone, her delivery of it all was really good. But where was the passion and the energy and the fire? There could have been, you know, something like Norway, where not all of the vocals were hitting correctly, but the passion and the energy and the fire is all there. This one didn't have it. I reckon this is, I don't know, the piece around Remedy. Cringe, just like I did there at that, but maybe a suggestion, put the tempo up a bit, which is basically the BPM, the speed of the track. Make it a bit faster. It needed just that kick up the arse. You know, that energy. Give it that. Add, like I say, broken record, add more chords. You cannot keep to the same 3 chords in the chorus and then the same vocal on top and repeat it. It's not copy and paste. Copy and paste just doesn't work, especially when you've got a melody like that that's just lacking in pizzazz. And I just feel really rude for pointing out the flaws, but I've got to be honest and objective here. Because yes, it is to do my personal opinion. Maybe my music taste is genuinely a bit more kind of, I like the unexpected, I like things to kind of be more creative and a bit more avant-garde. And this is kind of the opposite of what I would usually go for. It's like the other week I went to see one of my favourite artists called Trust, and his music is like bonkers and it's out there and it's insane. This is like the opposite of what I tend to go for. But the potential and the talent is all there. It's just, it didn't kind of cross that line for me that I like songs to cross, if you get me. So, long rambling rant over. Unfortunately, given all of the things I've said, it's going to get a 5.5 out of 10. That is actually my lowest score of the season so far. And I do kind of hear myself and I'm like, well, you know, this score feels very low, but I just think for me it's wasted potential, and that's what disappoints me the most about Eurovision songs. Will this qualify? It would be nice if it did qualify. It could be have a good spot in the running order to kind of come down from a high and then just have this sort of reflective entry with an interesting language in there as well. I didn't know what language you're singing in. Was it Lithuanian or something else? Please let me know, obviously. It could be a good kind of spot, a device in the running order, but yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. I think I do feel a bit disappointed, but obviously, A, let me know in the comments what you guys think, and B, please don't come for me in the comments for this low score, because it's not personal, okay? It's nothing personal. It's just what I think about the music and not about Monika herself. It's the music. That's what I'm judging right now, okay? So yeah, stay tuned for more content coming soon, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the evening. Bye.